You can now support the Terrible Warriors by visiting patreon.com/terriblewarriors. Today on the Terrible Warriors, return to the Suicide Squad. It's the final episode. These are your terrible warriors.
Greetings, terrible listeners. We're back again with more fun and hijinks from the Edmonton crew. I'm Derek the Bard from Chasing the Muse, and I am the GM for this, the fourth and final episode of our DC Heroes game of Suicide Squad, which we're calling Dead Man's Hand. And I am joined with...
Will Mitchell.
West Gun of the 404s. Shane Fitzgerald of Circuit 42.
Cameron Dunn of Violet Bright Gaming.
And where did we leave off? Oh, that's right. As just laughter echoing over the PA system.
I'm laughing with them. I'm about to answer. I don't give a fuck.
And that, yeah, for everyone who isn't completely insane, however, you all know the Joker. Well, you at least all know about the Joker. He is one of the single most infamous super criminals in the world. He is the guy that even other criminals are afraid to work with. Because he will kill his own associates.
He managed to stall the entire Justice League. He has no powers.
Exactly. He has no powers. He's Batman's greatest foe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we know what they're making.
There's another molecule in there. Give me another scientist check.
10-9.
Okay. You do recognize it. It takes you a minute. As you know, everyone's kind of freaking out a little bit, and you're just still staring at it. Looks like they hybridized the two. You recognize that formula. You've seen it. You've tried to replicate it before. That's Venom.
Oh, my. I'm just going to double check. How far along were they in this? Did they get to in vivo testing?
I have another monologue for you.
Oh, shit. It's right behind me, isn't it?
The documents you find point to something particularly horrific. Elements of the Bialyan government contracted the Joker to help them develop a more easily weaponized aerosol version of Smilex to be deployed against Karak. At the same time, it looks like he's also been working with them to hybridize it with Venom to create a super soldier formula. The results are mixed. It's obvious from the private notes of the scientists that they are all terrified of the Joker, and he has already killed at least 2 people. The Venom X super soldiers are tough, strong, and utterly insane. He is apparently the only one who's able to control them. There is also zero evidence which would point to anyone with any degree of intelligence training thinking that Intergang is involved here. In fact, the files are all very explicit about hiring the Joker. Even the ones that are, obtusely relating to them refer to the person they're hiring in the first person, in the singular.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that Amanda Waller knew this well beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she did.
It wouldn't be a Suicide Squad mission if you weren't somehow
betrayed.
Double-crossed by Amanda Waller.
Yep.
Derek, 2 things.
Yo.
Correct. That's Black Adam's country, isn't it?
He's gone at this point.
Okay.
Actually,
Technically
Black Adam
speaking.
had ruled Bialya at one point as well. Bialya and Karak are DC's 2 sort of Middle Eastern powder keg countries where they constantly fund state-sponsored terrorism and supervillain teams.
Constantly at war with each other.
Are constantly at war with each other.
Constantly trying to make peace with
And are
every other
constantly
country.
being conquered by supervillains.
Yeah.
So bad times, basically.
Bad times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Yeah.
We're not the Magic Kingdom.
No. Hey, the
Why
other
did
thing...
we drop in the Gorilla City? I mean, really.
Why couldn't we fight talking apes?
Well,
that would
actually
make
might be
sense compared to this.
So,
The other thing, if you have us fighting Venom Joker, I'm going to slap the silly shit out of you.
no, what's really funny is, I'll talk about it in the debrief.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, friends, it looks like we're in for some very heavy resistance. I'm gonna just take these old files and put them in the old suit.
The suit which has these giant expandable pockets in it.
Oh, of course. It ruins the hemlines, but it's completely worth it.
They're big on the inside. What are we going to do with all this stuff? It's not garbage. I can't do anything with it.
Is Smilex flammable?
Yeah, probably.
Of course it is.
Everything's flammable if you apply enough fire.
Exactly. I guess I don't have time to rig this up to explode, do I?
You're not sure, but probably not because the PA system goes off, so the Joker's probably on his way.
He's on his way. He knows we're here. We need to move.
Well, I need to find the trash disposal unit, or I'm fucking useless.
Let's see what we can find, friends.
Is there like a garbage chute in here? You'd think there would be an lab.
Yeah, they probably incinerate most of their waste.
Okay.
But you can use ash.
You know what? Actually, give me a intelligence check, Will.
Okay. I got a 12.
It occurs to you. What is garbage? Garbage is something that's been thrown away.
Yeah, disposed.
Will, give me Wes, give me an occultist check.
Cultist. That's doubles.
Doubles, so that's 10. Roll again.
And another 12.
22.
Yeah, occultist 5.
Plus your benefit from scholar magic.
Yep.
What you count as garbage for the purposes of your magic is anything that's been thrown away, anything that's no longer wanted.
Yeah.
Remember how you have that power to animate images, to animate objects?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be necessarily the owner. Someone just has to throw it away.
Have they abandoned this facility now?
Like break things and throw them away.
Yeah. Start smashing the place.
Done!
Trashing the place.
Start
right?
trashing the place, but I am not turning over any of that smile.
Yeah. Okay, you smash the place up. Yeah, there's a fair bit of scrap around here that you could use.
Like those turrets.
No,
No, they're upstairs.
things he animates don't necessarily contain their original
Oh,
In fact,
stuff.
almost by design, they don't have the original function.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and you're able to, if you want to, you can put together like a golem made out of broken crap,
Yeah.
smashed tables, broken chairs,
Yeah.
etc.
So we wreck up the joint.
And I'll break into people's houses and wreck up the place.
Exactly.
Giant cyborg
12.
president. 11.
Yeah, sorry.
That'll do it. You have yourself a friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hobomancer seems much more at ease now.
He's got a smashed printer for a head.
Finally, someone who
The
understands.
facsimilar is back.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, you do find an emergency escape exit that will take you up a couple levels.
Okay.
And how are we doing for time? Okay, good. This will take the majority of the game anyway.
Beautiful.
As you are making your way...
As we're fleeing, I'm going to look at that muster plan, the emergency escape plan that I stole.
Good call.
Where are all these scientists going?
There's a muster point that comes out about a half-mile away from the facility along an escape tunnel.
Nice. We need to get to this muster point to kill everyone there.
So you run up and you turn a corner and you come to face.
Or face the chest, maybe.
No, there are 20 guards at the end of the corridor. It looks like they're basically just forming a blockade. They've got barricades up. They see you. They point their guns at you. They appear to be waiting for you on some level. As you stare at them, they stare back at you. Then the wall behind them explodes outwards, and two massive figures stride through the smoke, batting the guards away like children's toys. As the smoke clears, the figures advance towards you. You get a good look at them. Both of them are, or were, men. They are heavily, grotesquely muscled. Don't think bodybuilder, think Bane.
Yeah.
They wear the tattered remains of Bialian uniforms. The most it covers is like their crotches and like...
The PG-13 clothing.
Exactly. Their skin is a sickly, unnatural white color, as if it's been bleached. Their hair, whether through Venomex, which is just what I'm going to call it as the GM, or a dye job, has become bright neon colors. One is bright pink, the other is a violet shade of electric blue. Their mouths are twisted into insane grins that have actually ripped the flesh of their cheeks, the wounds scabbed and crusted with dried blood. Their lips are pulled in this terrible rictus grin, and someone has taken the time to paint their faces with clown makeup, with big, exaggerated blue eyes, bright red noses, and red slashed-on mouths. Walking behind them is a very recognizable figure. He is tall and gaunt, wearing a bright purple lab coat with a red carnation stuck in the lapel. Underneath, he wears scrub pants of darker purple and a gaudy yellow scrub shirt. A stethoscope hangs around his neck. His green hair is slicked back, his grin wide and red, his skin as pale as the two behemoths in front of him. In one hand, he carries a gold cane with a topper in the shape of his own head. In the other, an almost comedically large revolver. I don't know any of you. You heroes? No. Did the bats send you? No. You look more like villains. Well, then that changes the game. See old Unky Jokers walking out of here alive with his ill-gotten booty, and I'm afraid you've seen too much. Maybe we can have ourselves a little game. You can fight Heckle and Jekyll here. If you win, you walk. If you lose, well, let's just say that walking will be the least of your worries. And let's make it even more fun with a little information. I've wired this whole facility with enough Smilex to create a cloud from here to the capital. And it's all rigged to my ticker. You kill me and we all die laughing. So what do you say? You up for a little game of pin the tail on the giant? I know I am. Get 'em, boys. And the giants advance towards you.
We're facing not one, not two, but three serious problems.
You have almost the same counting obsession as the count on Sesame Street.
Oh, God.
Only because people like to buy things when there's numbers and urgency.
So let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, God. What
Giant one.
Only one. No.
Okay. I'm going to need a pencil to scroll this down because this is going to... Okay, so... Let me look up the Joker's stats.
Jesus Christ. I'm still uncomfortable every time you say that.
What? The Joker's stats?
Even just the Joker.
Let's see here. No, that's Deathstroke. That's the Weasel. I did have the Weasel stats for, like, right up until I killed him.
You mean Silverwolf.
Silverwolf. He tried to rebrand himself. It didn't go well.
He didn't take my workshop, I told him.
Okay, so the Joker is going on 33.
Basically, Paste Pot Pete'd himself.
Pink is going on 15, and is going on 19. And blue is going on 17, 24. All right, what are you guys going on?
I got a maximum initiative, 30.
Cam?
26.
Shane?
33.
God damn, Shane. You and the Joker are going at the same time.
Yes.
Wes?
16.
Okay. J/S. Then Will. Then Cam. Blue. Pink. Wes.
You get to pick up the remains.
Okie dokie. Shane. Got two giant psycho killer monsters in front of you.
Oh, I'm very...
Punch them to death.
And a full electric charge humming through your system.
Oh, yeah. TKO the first one, just like, trying to establish dominance. I look up at one of them, and just go, hello, beastie. And I'm going to go for it. And then try and take him out.
Sure. 11. It's not bad.
It's respectable.
One column shift. Are you bumping your strength?
Yes.
Do you want to bump it the full way?
Yes.
I believe that was a subtle hint.
Wham! Yep. You don't kill him in one hit, but the fist comes up, grazes the top of his chin, and carries enough force with it that it actually lifts the giant up and slams it back down flat on its back. And the Joker looks down and he's like, well, that was unexpected. I don't actually have a punchline for that. Oh, well, then he's going to shoot you. He's going to spend 6 hero points.
Oh, God.
Is at this point, I forgot how many hero points he had on his sheet. He has 120.
Sweet mother. Oh, God.
How do you think he manages to survive against Superman?
Yeah. All these bastards.
This is Shane, you're
I
9.
love the fact that I left the Joker fucking speechless. I love it.
That is amazing.
The Joker double ones!
Oh my God.
Under the only circumstances where he could possibly miss.
Literally.
He is literally speechless. He's looking down and he's like, well, that was unexpected. Well, I guess the joke's on me.
I'm only imagining him going click and just bang. He's like,
Oh, no, yeah, no, that's perfect. He pulls the trigger, bang,
Wrong gun.
and he looks at the. Well, that's the wrong pistol. And he drops it. Okay, next up is Will.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Hold on. I just look at the Joker, I see the bang flag, and I just go, you know, Joker, under any other circumstances, this is where I'd be giving you my business card.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you and I just aren't on the same page today.
I'm gonna shoot the other guy.
Okay.
He comes to be a problem. 9. Weaponry 6.
Not enough.
Ah, damn.
You miss.
Or like it hits him and he's just like, whatever.
More or less, yeah. Okay, Cam, you're up next.
I am going to use martial arts on the Joker.
You're gonna avoid the giant and just go for the Clown Prince of Crime?
Yeah.
Give me a roll. Okay, you're at 10. Sorry, man.
Using
You rolled a 7, you needed a 9.
Uh,
He's not as fast as you, but he's pretty fast.
It's almost like he spent most of his adult life fighting one of the best hand-to-hand martial artists on the planet.
One of the top 5.
Yep.
Not the top 5. Not the best, though.
No.
That honor goes to Richard Dragon. I haven't even seen Richard Dragon's stats. I'm going to be disappointed if I look them up and he doesn't have, like, martial arts 16. He's Richard fucking Dragon! Okay, and that means the giant's going to slam into, well, who's nearest? Yeah, kind of. You're directly behind him. I'm knocking Pink off the list entirely because he got knocked out. What the shit? It's okay, he has regeneration. He'll get back up eventually.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll try and fix that.
12?
this is where
Double
I die.
nines?
Oh my god.
It's 30?
Just crumpling.
39?
Holy shit!
Oh my god. He's gonna punch you so hard that your, like, ancestry hurts.
Okay, let's go with this. 1 column shift, 2 column shift, 3 column shift, 4 column shifts, 5 column shifts, 6 column shifts, 7 column shifts. So Cam,
Yeah.
would you like to spend 6 hero points to effectively double your body stat?
So you
Or
have
else I'm
chance of
dead.
living.
yeah, I'll
You might still die.
points.
1 column shift, 2 column shifts, 3 column shifts, 4 column shifts, 5 column shifts.
You did.
You have 1 body point remaining, Cam.
Cool.
If you hadn't spent hero points, he would have killed you in 1 punch.
Just don't let him punch you. You know that.
1 punch! I could totally stat Saitama in this game. It would actually be ludicrously easy.
Oh, God.
I could almost make him a starting level character. Wes.
Hi.
Oh yeah, your golem has a separate initiative rating too.
You know, I've been saying if I ever...
It goes on
my
16.
hands-
Sure. Which is what I go on.
You and the golem act simultaneously.
So, one of the things I kind of imagine with the Hobomaster is he hasn't had many friends in his life. You know,
I'm sure he has precisely 0 friends in his life.
yeah, but these people, they haven't immediately thrown him out into the street and told him to get off their lawn or anything like that. He doesn't fully understand that that's because they have bombs applied in his neck, because he thinks that there's cockroaches in his brain. It's just a natural day. So seeing his friend over there go nearly get crumpled by one of these things, he's not very happy about it. So,
Oh yeah, it basically just choke slams Ian Flux into the ground.
so he's pulling out one of his special gadgets in response to this, which of course I have to.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, Cam. Actually, there was a better. Oh no, because you did a martial arts attack. Never mind. Yeah, still.
So I take off my Ross Perot pin.
Whoa, someone's to you.
Oh my God, are you summoning Ross Perot?
Yes, I'm summoning Ross Perot.
I'm speechless. I'm lit.
Oh, this is great.
I don't even know anything about Ross Perot, but
I literally picked him out as like he was like a side candidate, if I remember correctly, from like the election back when like
he was a spoiler third-party candidate, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, give me a roll. Is this what you were spending your saving your hero points for?
No, what I want to do, what I basically want to do is I want Ross Perot to be like this is not actually Ross Perot, obviously. It's the spirit of Ross Perot.
As understood by you.
As understood by me and my insanity, right? I want him to be like a secondary caster to enhance my own magic.
No, unfortunately, that's just not how animate object works.
Okay. I'm not sure, but yeah.
If you were to spend hero points, you could basically make him Super Ross Perot, though.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay,
I
so
have 5. I'm going to stand all 5.
all 5. Okay, give me a roll.
Double 7.
Roll again.
And another 9.
23.
23.
What's your animate image?
Anime image is... It's just going to star there.
So it should be 7.
7. Yeah.
So it's 12 now.
Yeah.
And yeah, you throw the pin on the ground, you stomp on it,
Yeah.
you throw it away, you make it garbage, and the spirit of Ross Perot rises up out of it to the sound of hail to the chief. And a phantom American flag waves behind him. It's time to save American democracy. He says in a very un-Ross Perot voice.
Go, my minions! Save my friends and kill! Kill the clowns!
Those commie clowns.
I don't have a...
How do you...
I imagine he looks like one of the friggin' animatronics from Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah?
No, it's Ross Perot, but it's Ross Perot made up of every different picture of Ross Perot possible.
With a heavy...
So it's like this-
leaning to the Simpsons version.
No, it's like this super, super weird, surreal, Grant Morrison-esque, as drawn by the artist on Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
I really should have had you taken out by the Doom Patrol, Wes.
Oh, man. The Doom Patrol for when... the Doom Patrol for when the Justice League looks at it and goes, nah, this is too weird even for us.
It barely misses. It's still a little woozy from the summoning.
Yeah.
See if the Golem does any better.
It'd be more powerful if we were in America.
The Golem's not doing too bad, though. So it rolled an 18, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 column shifts.
It just occurred to me that the Doom Patrol is basically
We'll spend hero.
that fine line between Starro and Starfish Hitler.
Yeah. And the Golem, however, comes over and punches the clown across the face, just like this super slow motion Golem punch. And bits of it rip off as it hits him. But it does kind of turn the giant's head to one side. And yeah, now this is an interesting combat. Top of the next round. Shane, roll a die against me. I want to see whether you or the Joker go first.
Okay. 2.
3. Give me the die back.
Damn it. Bull crap.
17. So Shane, you're kind of laughing at his bang flag gun. he pulls the trigger back one more step. There's another click.
Of course.
You get a blast of Smilex to the face.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So what's your body? Your body is 6.
Oh, my body's 7.
Your body is 7, so it is... It's got 11 APs. Okay. Shane, would you like to spend some hero points?
Sure. I have a few to spare.
If you spend 2 hero points, you will only take 5 levels of damage instead of 7.
Oh, God.
But you can feel the Smilex getting into your system.
Wait, does that mean I'm out?
You're not out.
Well, 'cause you don't
Oh, wait.
already have damage.
Oh, crap.
I had 4 damage already.
For now.
Okay, so I'm just unconscious?
You're unconscious.
Okay.
You're not dead.
All right. So...
You'd have to be at -7 to be dead.
All right, so that was... How much?
5.
5?
Yeah. So he blasts hit a Smilex into Killer Watt's face,
Down he goes.
and down Killer Watt goes.
Yeah, so I'm at
Now
-2
you are
right now.
aware, Will, that you still have that one Omni gadget
I
left.
know. I'm looking.
You
at
can
it.
save him,
I can save him.
and you go next.
And this Omni
I'm your
gadget.
kin and save
Oh,
me.
don't worry. It replicates one of each of those powers.
No, essentially it could replicate any
power.
non-mystical power.
Any non-magical power. Cool. I'm trying to think who's got a good healing power I can knock off.
Just do a Cobra anti-venom on him.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
As noted in Manhunter, those guys poison everything. They drink this stuff like water.
Yes, they do.
You can't touch a door handle inside a Cobra facility without getting poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the time to use it.
Okay, you don't have medicine, however, so give me a straight-up intelligence check.
Great. That is an 8.
Intelligence of 9. Just barely, you got him.
Nice.
You just kind of lunge forward,
Oh.
and you pull out a syringe,
Of course he pulls out a syringe.
and you lunge forward, and you just jab it into him.
I'm with the power of Max Brand OxyLife. It'll get out all those nasty toxins and poisons that have been causing you to just be down in the dumps.
Shane, gain 6 body back.
Okay.
You've lost your action for this round, but you'll be able to fight next round.
And I am now uncomfortably close to the Joker.
Yeah, you are now super uncomfortably close to the Joker. Remember what he said, too? Bomb tied to his heart.
Yeah, well, I mean, we do have a human defibrillator here.
So I still have 3 damage.
Which I was thinking, like, what if we make his heart skip a beat? Then he may flee, as the bomb will then get ready to go off. Is it on a timer, or does it go off immediately? Who knows? I don't want to
Who knows? Cam?
I'm going to...
You're being choke slammed by a horribly grinning clown monster right now.
Cool. Can I use a flash bomb right in his face?
You could. You could also just try and slit his throat if you wanted at this range.
Also, could do that.
What do you want to do? Do you want to spend hero points on it?
Against that guy?
This is the last episode. You have 7 left.
That's fair. How many would I...
How many do you want to spend?
I'll do 2.
Okay, so you're bumping up your martial arts to an effective 12. If you do 3, you'll bump it up to the next category at 13.
Should be good. Yeah.
Double 10. Roll again.
roll again. Roll again.
23. Okay, so
is
your
much
weaponry
larger
of
than
10. So you needed to hit a 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 column shifts because turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, buddy.
Then it's your 13. I'm going to put it as your effect value because that's definitely going to be okay. So as he's got you on the ground. You're starting to black out. You flip a knife out of your wrist sheath and you slash it upwards, and you damn near take his head off. Like, you feel it grate against bone of his spine as you bring the knife out the other side. And that'll...
I just thought of something for his for Will's healing thing. Where did you say you came up with that? Like, what did you base that on?
Oh, it's mostly meth and mongoose adrenaline.
Meth? You have meth? You put it on me, man.
No, more, it's in him.
I was gonna say if you had like ripped that off, if you had somehow gotten a hold of like fluids from the Lazarus pit, I could have used that because
I was trying to make
when you
fluids
resurrect from the Lazarus
pit.
pit, you resurrect fucking insane. So I could have used that to go into a rage.
Yeah, you're not raging out at this point.
yeah.
You're still a little bit woozy as you're going to be coming out of it next round.
Well, you have strong feelings about cobras now.
Well,
Kung Fury, basically.
Wes, you've got you have your minions who are
Minions!
who've laid a beat down. Well, they're now just sort of beating at a corpse because you told them to go kill it.
Get the Joker, get the Joker, get the Joker!
Get the Joker.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, the Joker didn't expect to be attacked by Garbage Golem and Ross Perot today.
Oh, shit. That's not exactly something you can plan for.
And he basically starts, for all intents and purposes, pratfalling backwards.
The old clown foo.
And he's managing to barely avoid their attacks, but... of all the things I didn't expect to fight today... Ross Perot! And he's laughing the whole time. He's having the time of his life, it seems like. Boys, maybe we can make a deal.
Did somebody say deal?
Oh, yeah, because you're not even rolling to resist.
Why would I?
Could use some enterprising men like you in my organization.
I've never really been one for selling prank items. Max brand goods are always of the highest available quality. However, I respect the work you've been doing.
I can pay you.
Now, that's a language we all speak.
Our radios are still on.
No, you haven't actually heard anything from Waller while you've been down in the space.
That doesn't mean shit.
I mean, to me, that means that there are Tomahawk missiles en route.
Actually, it's entirely possible. Well, give me a scientist check.
Oh, yeah. I got a 4.
Give me another scientist check.
Do it again.
There's a 10.
Give me a check until we start using Gumshoe again.
Yeah.
It occurs to you that it's possible this base is actually blocking radio transmissions.
That's more than possible. That's even likely.
But Waller may not have eyes and ears on you.
That's not as hard as it sounds. I mean, I can barely get a cell phone signal at work.
This is the Hope Masters. They put a thing in my neck, not to be confused with the cockroaches on my brain.
There's bombs in our necks.
I'm honestly
Are you calling off your attack dogs on
Yeah,
him?
I do. I hold up my hands and...
Ross Perot stops mid-swing. This is freeze zone in the perfect heroic light. The golem just kind of collapses back into garbage.
Wes, I'm honestly kind of surprised you haven't been quoting Ossie Davis from Bubba Hotep this whole time.
Yeah, no kidding. I
I'm thinking with sand here.
Yeah.
CIA got my brain in a jar.
If there's anything in this facility to perform the necessary surgery, we could very much help each other out.
Actually, I have a contingency in my notes for specifically this situation.
Because I'm not a doctor, but I do know my engineering and chemistry, and we do have somebody who may be able to short out some of these, if not the ones in his neck.
To be honest, I've been trying that this whole time, and it hasn't been working. They planned for me.
Now, friend, if you act now, we'll throw in not only our services, but we'll give you the satisfaction of looking at the face of Amanda Waller as we come to report for duty, and she meets you.
Waller, eh? You're working for Waller?
As a matter of fact, we are. Nothing in the terms and conditions of our contract said not to tell you.
Working for, threatened to have our heads exploded by.
Occupational hazard.
All right, Sonny, you got yourself a deal.
Beautiful.
Just let me rummage around these corpses a bit for a moment. Let's see
I'm going a
here.
little off base here, but I feel this Ocean's 11 quote fits. Did we get working with proper villains again?
Let's see here. Ah, yes, here we are. He holds up a key card. I don't know why I started on Jekyll over here, but it just seems so appropriate. Follow me, boys! Let's trapeze down the golden path. And he starts skipping down the hallway.
Whole match is insane. He skips with them.
I have to say, I enjoy the enthusiasm. It's nice to have some associates with some spirit.
Cam, you're still in so much pain right now.
Yeah.
How's that mongoose adrenaline treating you, friend?
You said something about meth.
Honestly, trying not to think about it too much. Thankfully, this artificial coronary system is not fucking with my head too much.
Good to know.
14, 17, 24. Okay. So, as you guys are talking amongst yourselves, the Joker's just skipping along the hallway.
Yeah, this can't be good.
Skips, slams a bright red button on the wall beside him, and blast door shut.
Well, I think we're about to get a lethal dose of Smilex, friends.
Oh, God.
And there's just a little grate. He hits the PA system. You are a bunch of rubes. Has anyone ever told you all that? Well, I guess they're not going to anymore, because in exactly 5 minutes, like I said, you all die laughing. But listen, fellas, I can't stay in chat. Unky Joker's got a plane to catch. Toodles! And he skips off down the hallway.
At this point, it's worth noting that the Joker can still sound menacing when he's quoting Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
What a maroon.
Well, the joke's on that guy. We at least know one way out, pointing to the exit tunnel on the plan. Let's see if we can get to that. We got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, the facility is empty at this point.
Yeah.
And then you actually hear, in Bialian, emergency destruct system has been activated.
4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we've got about 4.5 minutes. Let's run, friends.
Yeah.
Incidentally, you're now learning numbers in Bialian. You're pretty sure that number is 4, because it keeps repeating it every few seconds.
So yeah, we run to where on the map the exit tunnel is.
Okay, the exit tunnel has a almost like Fallout vault door that's been slid across it. And at this point, it's a matter of applying your powers to break it down.
We got a guy.
Who's not supercharged right now.
He's still 6.5 tons. He can probably
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
Give me a roll.
Can I help him? Is there helping rules in this system?
Ooh,
No,
17.
never mind. He's fine.
Is he?
You slowly start pulling it back. Even for you, this is back-breaking work. And you can actually feel, you don't really feel pain so much, but you can actually feel that you're like tearing some of your enhanced ligaments, just ripping it out of the way. But you manage to get just enough that you can get through, that you can all slip through it.
Much like myself in real life, I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow.
Nice. And then we cheese it down this fucking tunnel.
Okay. As you do, the tunnel starts going up. Your radios start working again, and it's basically just Waller shouting at you. Where the hell are you? Hello?
The bunker's about to explode, just as advertised. Max Brand and his associates always deliver.
Sound off.
Max Brand here.
Hobomancer.
Kilowatt.
Ian Flux.
Good. You're all alive. Has the mission been successful yet?
We've got the documents, the base is about to be destroyed, and we're about to go have a bloodbath with the remaining scientists.
Send me your coordinates once you're done. Waller out.
No problem.
So what you come up to is... It's not out in the middle of the desert. It's actually... From the outside, you're pretty sure it just looks like a shepherd's hut.
Yeah.
But they've dug out the bottom of it. And it's got about 20 scientists and about a dozen guards inside. As you break through the door coming out of the escape tunnel.
And in the distance,
Yeah.
wave of heat.
Yeah. And they all look at you in surprise and shock and terror. And at this point, I'm not going to make you go through another combat.
Max Brand wants to do something.
What does Max Brand want to do?
I want to persuade them with a once-in-a-lifetime marketing opportunity where if they go out and recruit 2 of their friends, who recruit 2 of their friends to work for me, they're going to get out of here alive.
Do you want to spend hero points on
I
this?
do, because I'm about to go back to prison, and I need henchmen on the outside again.
So, do you want... you could add 7 to your charisma check to make it a 15.
Yep.
Roll it.
12?
Okay, well, no, it's not 12 plus
Oh, yeah,
15.
sorry, it's just 12.
I know, if you're used to other role-playing systems, it has a little bit of a curve on it. Okay, 15. They've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 column shifts. And there, 1, 2. Oh yeah, okay. They're all sound. They're not necessarily 100% clear on what it is that you want them to do because these guys haven't necessarily been exposed to pyramid schemes before.
But don't worry, I have a promotional video on my phone.
It's not in Bialian.
It's not.
To be fair, most of the scientists speak English. Most of the
course.
guards don't.
I can translate some of it in Bialian and
You have effectively, however, transfixed everyone's attention on you, while the rest of your friends just pile into the room.
Yep.
I just need a moment to process this. He's just outsourced a supervillain pyramid scheme.
And you
Now,
start handing out business cards.
handing out business cards and pamphlets with information on giving up your foreign citizenship and moving to the United States. There are plenty of places in Mississippi that will more or less accept you as long as you don't mix with the locals, and law enforcement will never find you.
John Oliver be damned. This is too good to pass up.
So yeah, I'm trying to convert them to be henchmen.
Keep in mind, though, they all need to die.
Well, do they though? They could just disappear. Rats.
Yeah.
So while
Brand, I'm listening, you know.
This opportunity applies to you too. If you convert 2 of your friends.
so I reach into my backpack.
Let's
Finish the job.
fucking kill them already.
I reach into my backpack for my last gadget,
Yep.
which is a shoe. And I throw the shoe in the middle of them for some sort of explosive acid effect.
Nice.
Give me a roll. Let's use...
That's pretty good.
It's a magic item, so let's use your... your influence is 5. Yeah, the shoe just kind of levitates out of your hand. And then, why is a shoe exploding into acid effects?
Athlete's foot.
It's athlete's foot.
Oh, so it's actually like spraying fast-growing fungus on them. Yeah.
Flesh-eating fungus.
Yeah. And you exit the shack to basically these horrified screams as a black American military helicopter lands near you.
You know what? As he does this, considering I've been attempting a British accent the whole time, I feel I need to ask, who throws a shoe? What a scene. And then I see what it's doing, it's like, fair enough.
This is actually kind of horrifying even to you guys.
It's a little bit messy, but very effective. It's a shame, they were certainly interested in some of the opportunities I had to provide. Oh well.
And the
$4
helicopter...
gets me. I want all of your meth.
What's that?
I want all of your meth.
Well, if you
Do you give me the meth, or I'm going to bring Ross Perot back.
Oh, now he's a good friend of mine. When we get back over a glass of Pruno, we'll talk about it.
For a glass of what?
Pruno, prison wine.
Of course.
She's like made out of urine, if I remember correctly.
It could be made out of all sorts of things. Usually it's things like ketchup and such.
You can make Merlin in the turlet.
Yep. Merlet and the turtle.
Of course, it's shank or be shanked.
Yep.
So the helicopter brings you back to a landing strip where you take another C7 back to America, where you are dropped off and then flown by another helicopter to Bel Rev, where you are debriefed. Now is your chance to speak with Amanda Waller face to face.
Beautiful. I see you upgraded your footwear. Nice choice.
What the hell happened in there, Brand?
Well, it turned out that instead of intergang, it was none other than the Joker himself.
Is he dead?
Well, we tried our best, but unfortunately, he did escape.
She looks around at the rest of you. Did you actually try? Was the formula destroyed?
Oh, everything in that base was destroyed, except this convenient copy.
Give it to me.
I figured you'd want it.
Thank you.
Now, keep in mind, in the future, you'll remember that act of generosity.
I'll remember that you did your job, Brand.
Max Brand always does.
Despite several hiccups, your mission was successful. And I am a woman of my word. You will find yourselves made more comfortable in your accommodations, and time has been taken off your sentence. If you continue to do work with Task Force X, you can see where this is going. And she has the guards come in, they divest you of all of your equipment, give you prison jumpsuits back, give you like a thorough check over.
Yeah.
You find a Ross Perot pin where there shouldn't be a Ross Perot pin.
And you go back to your cells. You are moved into nicer accommodations, however. Shane, your cell actually has like a punching bag in it that you can hit instead of breaking the walls. And actual forms of entertainment in it.
The punching bag doesn't last long.
Oh, it's like a specially reinforced like super strength punching bag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wes,
Well, they won't give me garbage.
ham sandwiches, and they have actually like stamped into your wall a pristine poster of Ross Perot.
Yes!
Nice.
Will you just get books
Oh, great.
and liquor
Ooh.
and Cam? They give you your bed back.
Joke's on them.
Brain freak!
I mean, it's worth remembering, there's still a bomb in your skulls.
Oh, yeah.
I think I had an ending monologue for this.
Actually, Derek.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Just for the hell of it, can I do a roll to see if I can affect the nanites in me in any way whatsoever?
No, they've been...
No. Damn it.
No.
I just
Sorry,
thought it'd
man.
I thought it'd be an interesting plot point if just at the end like
They've probably
They
worked
do
out
like-
ways.
they do like a zoom into his artificial coronary system, and you kind of see the nanites spark.
You know what? Sure, give me a roll, but I'm looking for something ludicrous.
Yeah, I figured.
Doubles.
Good start.
Get another pair of doubles.
Yeah.
Not as ludicrous as I was
No.
hoping for. I was hoping to see something like double eights or double tens.
Oh god, no, that wasn't gonna happen.
Nope. Sorry, man.
I
I
mean,
just thought it'd be interesting if they sparked in a weird way, and then it zoomed back out to his face, and he just had this little smile,
he knows.
he's figuring things out
Yeah.
that he should not be figuring.
Well, you're still figuring things out that you shouldn't be figuring out, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. They've probably figured out ways that, should they ever get a chance to stick them in them, these would stick in the Martian Manhunter. Like,
Well, I mean-
they've worked out.
Keep in mind, this is a team that had Enchantress on it at one point.
Yeah.
It had Nightshade. I mean, the Suicide Squad has had some very heavy hitters on it in the past.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to find ways to deal with the unique physiology of people like King Shark and Shrapnel.
Yeah.
Shrapnel, who doesn't even have a circulatory system because he's literally just made of metal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that ends the 4th episode of our Suicide Squad game, which we're calling Dead Man's Hand. And that's the end for you regular listeners. But if you're a Patreon subscriber, come on back tomorrow for our special 5th debrief episode. You'll also get to see I've got a lot of documents for this game. I don't just have character sheets. I don't just have my GM notes. I have the build file for every single one of these characters, so you can see how their points were actually spent on them. And as an added factor, I'll throw in the indexes that I wrote for my own use for this game, which I'm going to show to the guys over here just before the debrief. It's literally 13 pages that give you everything you need to run this game, short of the actual descriptions of stuff in the book itself. So for Terrible Warriors, thank you for joining us. I've been your GM for this evening. I'm Derek the Bard from Taste of the Muse, and I'm joined with...
Will Mitchell.
Wes Gunn.
Shane Fitzgerald.
Cameron Dunn.
Let's be bad guys. Be seeing you.
And that does it for the Suicide Squad. If you're a Patreon supporter, head on over now to patreon.com/Terrible Warriors, where you will see the debrief, you will see the complete campaign released as a single file, as well as Derek has provided a PDF file with all of his game notes from this game. Those are yours if you have the Terrible Secrets perk or higher. That's just like $5. That's all it is. And with your support on Patreon, we have been able to do things like these cool theme songs that you're listening to, as well as partnering with other developers for future Kickstarters. And we've got new rewards coming out in the new year. Stay tuned. And I'll tell you what they are once we've figured out the details. But come back on Monday, because we still have another story to wrap up. It's the final episode to Star Wars Embers of the Jedi. Trapped in a jungle world, surrounded by a new enemy, the Jedi must escape and stop the Empire from beginning Project Leviathan. Something tells me this isn't gonna end well. And while Star Wars may be the last story of this year, we still have 2 more episodes to give you. If you come back on Thursday, you'll get part 1 of our 2-hour fireside chat. I got together any members of the crew who were available to sit around the table and just share stories. Think of it like a 2-hour debrief on the entire year. We shared stories of our games, shared hopes of what we're going to play in the future, read some letters from listeners like you that were sent in, as well as messages from members of the crew who were unable to make it, while slowly watching the world around us burn. It's a fireside chat. And we'll have new stories ready for you at the beginning of 2017. We're not taking any time off. Starting in January, it's episodes of Mutants in Orbit, Ravenloft, Dead by Dawn's Light, and the return to The Strange. Follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors. Check out our schedule at terriblewarriors.com. And of course, you can still support us in the new year at patreon.com/Terrible Warriors. Thank you so much to those who have already chosen to support us. With your support, you have helped lift the Terrible Warriors up into an entirely new level. We've only just started, and I cannot wait to show you what 2017 has to offer. Today's Terrible Warriors were Derek, Burrow, Will, Mitchell, Wes, Gunn, Cam, Dunn, and Shane Fitzgerald. And until we meet again, thank you for supporting, for listening, downloading and sharing, for liking, playing, gaming, and including. Thank you for being a terrible warrior.